Yeah,
Okay,
that is it.
so now here this mixture is subject. I'm sorry, Shakil, I've missed something. I'll try to explain it later, maybe some other day. So now this mixture is subject here and indicates, this mixture indicates, what does it indicates? Early developments, that's it. Now, this mixture has got something extra here and something extra here.
Okay.
Similarly, this object has got something extra here, extra information. Like I told you, I teach is subject, sorry, I is subject and teach is verb. Then I add extra thing, one object, that is, let's say, English lessons. And then I kept adding different things about this object. That is an extra information about the object. Like I teach English lessons online using Zoom software daily at 9:30 p.m. to students across the world. You see, I have added so much of information about this object. So here, let's finish it first. Let's deal this object first, and then I'll come to extra information about the subject. This indicates the early developments. Which early developments? That occurred in the people who originally used this site. Means people some 100,000 years back who were using this site. This is an indication of the developments of that time. That was a developed society. Like when we talk about Egyptian pyramids, what do we say? We say that people at that time were very good project managers or they were very good constructors. And we talk about the developments of that time, that that was really a developed time or era. We just consider that nowadays we are, you know, developed, we are passing through a developed phase of mankind. But people or generations were developed even 100,000 years back. And from
Mm.
where do we get this indication? We get this indication from the site, okay,
Okay.
or from this mixture. Is that clear?
Yes.
That occurred in the people who originally used this site. It is related to what? It is related to object, right? And what is object? Early developments. Which early developments? Early developments of those people. Fine. Now let's talk about this mixture. So first of all, the first part, it defines the composition of this mixture made from an array of materials. If I simplify it, I would say this mixture which is made of array of from an array of materials. Got it? This mixture which was made from an array of materials could have functioned for these purposes, which could have functioned. Now comes a very interesting thing, which could have functioned as wall, object, and skin decoration. If I ask
Okay.
you guys, for what purpose this mixture could have been used or functioned, can you tell me?
Wall, object, asking definition.
Okay, wall, object, and skin decoration, right?
Skin protection.
And skin protection as well. Now, if I put a word limit on it,
Okay.
and word limit is 3 words only.
Okay.
Amjad, this is challenge for you now.
Question. Please revise your question again.
Object.
Okay, I'm revising my question again. It was just to wake you up. Mixture, for what purpose this mixture could have been used for or functioned for?
Decoration, protection.
You have three.
And
You have 3 word limit. Okay. maximum.
Wall is can. Okay.
Function as wall. Wall.
Yes.
Amjad, you stop attending my lessons, right? From my side, you can get 8 band.
Sorry. Sorry, sir.
You please stop attending my lessons. From my side, you are qualified for reading. Your answer was very near, actually.
So let me add. It's like decoration, protection, and the you can say wall.
Object, decoration, and protection.
Now, its correct answer should be or is decoration, comma, skin protection. Why? Now, think of this sentence. We know we know a mathematic rule: 2 multiplied by, sorry, doctor, I'm involving mathematics in it. A plus B plus C.
Okay.
Okay, even if I bring this 2 after brackets, it remains the same, right? So that means this 2 is attached with all of these. It is 2A, 2B, 2C, right? Remember this rule. Now, can you tell me, can a mixture can act as wall only? Does it make sense? That this mixture could function only as wall?
No.
No. And what is this word? Like this mixture could function as object. Object is too vague a thing. Even wall is an object. Then why this object is written here? Or this mixture, what do you think, can function as skin only? No. That means these are A, B, and C, and decoration is 2 here. It means this mixture could have functioned as or for wall decoration. That makes sense. This mixture is used as a pigment or paint. So we can decorate a wall with it. So it is used as 2A, wall decoration. It is used as object decoration. You must have seen some, some utensils like this, decorated, some paint work on this. I'm sorry for my bad drawing. You understand that? No?
Yeah.
Is that clear?
Yes.
No. Doctor, is that clear? Amjad, is that clear?
Clear.
Clear. Okay, so this mixture could have functioned as or for decorating the walls, decorating different objects, and decorating the skin. Like if you have seen some old African people in the movies, they put some colors on their forehead to decorate their skin.
Yeah.
Okay, so just like that, decoration. Sorry, this mixture was used for skin decoration, for wall decoration, and for object decoration. So essentially speaking, this mixture was used for decoration of various things. It was used for decoration only.
Okay.
Got it? And then second thing is, like we call it sunblock or sun screen, skin protection. This mixture was used for skin protection as well. So these 2 are the main uses or functions of this mixture. Did you get this point or no?
Yes, sir.
100% clear? So,
Yes, sir.
it is very important for you guys to think of the word limit and think of the meaning. We know that this mixture cannot be used as wall, or this mixture cannot be used as an object. Well, I mean, even we can say that, okay, we make a mixture and then, when it dries up, it becomes a wall. That makes sense. But what about object? Object, the use of object here is too vague. When I say in Urdu, ये मिक्सचर किस चीज के लिए बनता है, आप कहो कि ये चीजें बनाने के लिए बनता है, ऑब्जेक्ट बनाने के लिए. I mean, this is not an answer. For what purpose we
Okay.
use this mixture? And you say it is used to make objects. Objects is too vague a thing. Got it? So, you know, I have tried to dissect this whole sentence and tell you, first of all, that every sentence is made of a subject and a verb and an object. That gives you the main meaning or main structure of the sentence. Rest, everything is extra. And then I have tried to dissect these extra things which are linked with the subject and with the object. And even with that, I have tried to tell you this 2 into A plus B plus C rule. Okay?
Yes.
Think of an other uh, okay, I'll show you whenever it comes. I will keep pointing on this part again and again. Now, judging from the complexity of the material that has been collected from different parts of the, now this inverted comma says, indicates that, okay, this is someone's quotation now. The complexity of material that has been collected from different parts of the landscape and brought to the site. Which site?
Cave.
Caves. And and if I
Cave.
ask you specifically, which site in these caves? The workshop that was discovered.
South. Okay.
The workshop was discovered on this site, and you know, different raw materials. And what are the raw materials? Pieces of earth and rock containing these oxides. They must have been brought to this site and then converted into pigments and paints. And then this would have been used for many purposes like wall decoration, object decoration, and skin protection. The people must have had an elementary knowledge of chemistry. That means they must have a basic knowledge of chemistry to be able to combine these materials to produce this form. Which form? The
Mixture.
yeah, mixture. The form he
Ochre.
found in ochre mixture. The form he found in this, in 2 abalone shells. That means making this mixture is not simpler thing. People must have some knowledge of chemistry at that time, that if we mix these and these items, it will give us such kind of mixture which can be used for decoration and blah blah. So this is an indication that there was a workshop at that time. People knew some knowledge, or people had some knowledge of chemistry, and they were, you know, not very simple people, they were developed people. Okay?
Okay.
So it is not a straightforward process. And who said it here? Inverted commas close. And you know, Henschel Wood. And who was he? He was the archaeologist who discovered this site.
Archaeologist.
Right. So that was all about this passage. Now, if I ask you, what is the main topic of this passage? New discoveries in chemistry. Did we find something new in chemistry, some new element, some new compound? No.
No.
It was the same compound which was found in some 200 or 100,000 years back. That means simply ancient objects were discovered. That's it.
Yes.
Okay. So now I'm moving forward. We have studied this passage in depth, and I don't think that after this you should have any problem in answering the questions. Okay. I'm not giving you off. I'm sorry. Whenever any one of you will start crying, I will stop. Or if my friend comes, I'll stop. So now, let's see. Here, if I'm sorry. Please bear with it, because you know it's for your betterment. Trust me, it is for your betterment. Okay. Uh-oh. All of you are silent. So that is kind of a mutiny, right?
I'm laughing, so I mute myself.
Okay. So is this mutiny you want off right now?
No, no, I'm totally fine. You can carry on.
Can you give me only 10 minutes of full focus? Just 10 minutes. And
Yes,
then
sir.
it will be off, right? Please pay attention. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being so ruthless, but you know, Amjad is used to of it. I have been teaching him during our degree as well. So he knows I used to teach them for 9 hours consecutively. 9 hours at least consecutively, right? So now I'm asking only for 10 minutes. Whenever you are
Yes.
asked for some specific information, a specific question from a passage, sometimes you find, you know, some figures in it, some numbers in it, and it is very easy for you to find out those numbers. Like if I ask you where 75,000 is written, so you can directly jump
Second
on,
paragraph.
yeah, on these sentences, right? So if I ask you, okay, which items were the oldest, so you can focus on these things, 75,000 years old, or you can only focus on these sentences, right?
Yes.
Okay, similarly, now these are what about numbers. Now if I ask you which items or which items or 75,000 years old artifacts were found there. To answer this thing, first of all, try to locate where word artifacts or its synonym is written.
Okay.
Like if I ask you that, well, where some 75,000 old 75,000 years old items were found. So just simply, first of all, try to reach at that place. Once you have
Okay.
reached at that place, then you can find what has been asked from you. And I have asked about which items. Then try to find, okay, which items? Items like beads and bone tools.
These.
So this is a two-step process. The first step actually is reaching in the lines or sentences where that information is given. Once you reach at that place, then you find what has been asked from you.
Okay.
Okay, now I will show you some examples or some exercises in which we will use these things. Okay, I have already talked about numbers here. You can just go through these slides if you wish. Actually, you must. And I have explained the same things like one word, one number, and I also have like what two colors did the painter use? And if right answer is sorry, if the colors were black and white, you will not write black and white. This will make it incorrect because word limit here is 2 words.
Okay.
Okay, so you will just write black, comma, white.
Okay.
Okay, so now short answers. Here I have written that two-step process. If you see, help locate the relevant part of the passage, that where that information is located. First reach at that place, then find out exactly what details you are looking for. Like I told you, first reach that 75,000 old real place. Once you have reached that place, then see what I have asked. I had asked about those names of those 3 items, and then you can find those 3 items. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, here are some questions. Which of the artifacts mentioned are the oldest?
Okay.
So first of all, you will try to reach the place where artifacts are mentioned actually. Okay.
Okay.
Once you will reach that place, then you can read and find the oldest of them. Got it?
Engraving.
Obviously engravings, right? We'll talk about the answer, but right now just try to understand the procedure. First thing is reaching at that place and then finding the correct answer.
So you are
Similarly,
looking for the oldest, or you
oldest
are
one out
looking.
of them. Yeah, exactly. Now, when was the material Henschel wood found originally made? Now, question here is actually when was the material made? Material is subject here. Oh, sorry, object here. When it was made, which material? That Henschel would found.
Okay.
So first of all, where we will look, we will go and find the place where it is written that Henschel would found something.
Okay.
Once we have found that place, then we can easily see the time or the duration or maybe year when it was originally made. Got it?
Okay.
Similarly, what two common materials did ancient humans use to obtain their ochre? So first of all, we have to see where ochre is written. And then we will see, okay, which materials were used to make this ochre mixture. I hope this procedure is clear.
Okay.
If that is clear, then I will ask you the answers now. Only 5 minutes are left. After that, this meeting will end. So we'll conclude our lesson as well. So now, can you answer me which of the artifacts mentioned are the oldest? And what is word limit here? 2 words and or a number. What is the answer?
Engravings?
Ochre engravings.
Or either ochre engravings or simply engravings.
Right.
Now, when was the material Henschel wood found originally made? So
100,000
where
years
it is
ago?
written? Yeah, he reported the discovery, so he found it here. Now we can see it dates back to Middle Stone Age, 100,000 years ago. So what should be your answer?
100,000 years ago.
100,000 years.
No, 100,000 years ago. When it was made? 100,000
Okay.
years is not an answer. It was made 100,000 years back. 100,000 years ago. Without this ago, you cannot, your answer is incomplete, actually. Abdurrahman, did you get this point?
No, sir. This point.
Okay, I told you that we have to focus on the structure of the answer, or structure of the question. If the question had asked you that in which era or time this material was originally made, then your answer could have been Middle Stone Age. Right?
Okay.
But for that, question would have given you this 3 words limit.
Okay.
Okay, right. If I ask you that, okay, how old this material was, then you can say, okay, 100,000 years.
Okay.
Okay.
But when I say when it was originally made, then you would say it was originally made 100,000 years ago. What do you think? Is it a complete sentence? It was made 100,000 years. No,
It's
it
not
doesn't make any sense. It was made
Yeah.
100,000 years. This is an incomplete sentence. So to give a proper answer, it should have been it was made 100,000 years ago.
Okay.
Got it? Abdurrahman.
Yes, sir.
Okay, clear.
Yes, sir.
So now this is very challenging question. Only one student so far have answered this question. I have high hopes from Amjad now. What 2 common materials did ancient humans use to obtain their ochre?
Avalanche.
Mhm.
Rock.
What? Sorry.
A rock
Oh my God. And
and a piece of earth. So there
no.
is option like no more than two words.
Yeah.
So we can say earth
Earth,
and
comma,
rock.
rock. Earth, comma, rock.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
You know, these were the simplest of the materials, common materials.
Okay.
Rock is a common thing, earth is a common thing. That's it. And this paragraph says that these two materials can be used to make ochre. So this question asks you, from which two materials old people, ancient humans used to obtain their ochre? Got it? Well done, doctor. Well done. Uh-huh. Is it difficult to digest, Abdurrahman and Amjad?
Mm.
Just read this
It's
sentence.
not difficult to digest because I think here only the two common materials are these two, earth and rock.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
the
That's it.
only confusion I had was this sentence occur is a term used to describe a piece of earth or rock, and then it relates to somehow with iron at the end.
Iron
So
at the
there
end.
was a little
Exactly.
confusion for me. So I
Yeah,
didn't answer at the first.
exactly. I understand. You know, this many people or many of the students, they focus on red or yellow oxide and they think oxides, hydroxides of iron. But these
Okay.
are not common materials.
Yes,
Common materials are earth and rock. Got it?
Okay.
right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now three more questions on this, and we are left with less than 1 minute actually. And I don't know if I'll be able to do it or not. But remember one,